Hey, it's Catherine Franke. It's August 5th, and I'm going to do a little classroom teaching here on anti-discrimination law. So what we're seeing in these agreements, Columbia, Brown, UCLA, other universities that are making agreements with the Trump administration, is actually a voluntary change in the way that anti-discrimination law works. And by this I mean that the university is willing to agree that where there are things that happen on campus, whether it's ways professors teach, things that other students say, protests that happen on campus, all of those things, if it makes a member of the community uncomfortable, personally uncomfortable, that is enough to declare it discriminatory, to have created a hostile educational environment for that student. I objected, I found it uncomfortable, that is enough. The way that anti-discrimination law works is that you have to show that it's not only subjectively hostile, like I took it personally as a hostile statement, protest, teaching, whatever, but that it was also objectively so, that a reasonable person would take this kind of teaching speech on campus as hostile, kind of hate speech, really. And why we have that rule in anti-discrimination law is we don't want each individual person to be the decider of what the bottom line is of what you can say in the workplace, what you can do in the workplace, what you can say in an educational environment, what you can do in the educational environment. There has to be some kind of objective legal standard, which is one that is sort of decided on a societal level of, yes, using the N-word, not appropriate, actually creates a hostile environment. Hanging a noose in a workplace, that's a hostile environment. Saying things about the state of Israel that is critical of their military campaign in Gaza, reasonable people objectively can disagree about this. And although you might subjectively take offense, that doesn't make it discriminatory in and of itself. And what we're seeing in these agreements is a surrender by the universities to the subjective views of Zionist Jewish members of the community, students and faculty alike, that the critique of the military campaign by the state of Israel in Gaza creates a hostile environment for students, let's say, at a place like Columbia, because Zionist students at Columbia find it uncomfortable, find it hostile. But we're losing the objective standard of, can reasonable people disagree about this? And that's what we do in universities. Reasonable people disagree about things, all manner of things. And that's the point of a university. So to surrender the objective component of what counts as discrimination and thus ruling that out of order in a university is a tremendous surrender of our academic mission, and is one we should pay attention to in the ways that these agreements are being enforced across schools and across time.